Good, happy Good Friday. This is a very simple thing. This is what we're going to do. This is called shorting, and we're going to start trading based on trends, right? I want to make this even simpler because I think getting all the extras we're missing the foundation of how we trade. So let's get into this, right? We trade off of the 4 hour, the 2 hour, the 1 hour, right? And in those trades, we have the 30-minute and the 5-minute entry, right? So here's how they work. I'm going to simplify this even further for you guys so that you can have an idea of what we're talking about, right? So let's get into this. I'm going to use a very simple system here, and I'm going to trade with it live, and we're going to check our results because a lot of times I don't think people are understanding the simplicity of how to trade. When you're in the academy, have you seen the Hong Kong trading Chinese coins going? Which one, man? Hong Kong trading Chinese coins? Which one, Lychee? Lychee, what coins you talking about, man? Thanks for the follow, guys. Oleg Young. Guys, you don't want to overtrade. You want to stay focused on your trade, and you want to get into the best money that you can. What do we have there? What do you mean Hong Kong coins, bro? Post one. What are you talking about? All right, we're going to do some coin research here, guys. Hit the live. Hit the like, guys. Let's get the likes over here. Tap the likes, and let's follow the account. But more importantly, guys, share the live so that we can get more people in here. Let's talk about these coins, right? This is what you want to do, guys. You need to learn how to short so that you can move on and make money in this entire industry going down, okay? Right now, this is where we're making money. Okay, so we are shorting XRP right now, and we're going to be shorting off of what's called the 30-minute RSI, or the 30-minute trend, right? We're gonna be using a 30-minute trend here to enter trades. And then we're going to be closing out on a different trend. But let me show you how to enter, right? Very simple. So we go here, we have XRP, right? Let's take a look at XRP. This is going to be the simplest thing you guys can ever learn. If you guys want when to short NVIDIA. You know, NVIDIA has a lot of stuff coming out. I will get into stocks in a little bit, guys. I do own a lot of NVIDIA, and I own actually, I don't know a ton of that stuff. But listen, let me show you what we're talking about here. All right, going in here, there's going to be some indicators I'm going to show you guys later, but this is real simple. First thing I want to do here is I want to find where my price action trend changes, right? And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to jump into the 30-minute price action change, right, for our longs, and we have our 15-minute price action change for our shorts, okay? So the 30-minute, right, is what we want to see when we're moving in longs. The 15 minutes is what we want to see in shorts. And we're going to take a look here, and so we can kind of take a peek in here so we can see what we're talking about as far as like making moves. So a lot of times we want to use the 4, the 2, the 1 hour to get in our positions. And then the 15 and the 30-minute trends are where we're going to make decisions on how we're running our longs and our shorts. And from there, that's where we're going to make our moves. The 15-minute short is because it's easier to collapse a coin than it is to go up, and that's where we want to play that. And let's take a look here. And, you know, studying XRP over this last manipulated 2 weeks has been very interesting because it was able to kind of pinpoint some things here. And I'm going to make some adjustments here on indicators and so forth so that we can get even better when we see manipulation and how things move. So here we go. Very simple. Kelly, you in here? Where Kelly at? Kelly. And guys, if you're in the, let me see if I can get you in the Discord. I'm going to join the Discord. I'm in the student chat, guys. Hello? Hello? I probably need to add a microphone. I'm going to add a mic real quick to this so that I can talk, guys. I'm going to add a mic there, guys. I popped in on TikTok and saw VC just got an X-ray short, so I applied. Yes, Boogie. Yes, we're shorting XRP, guys. All right. Now, let me show you guys what we're looking at here, guys. So, 15-minute shorts, right? Okay, so let's take a look at the overall XRP situation. First thing we do is start with our 4 hour, right? Our 4 hour RSI is coming down. Our volume is completely gone. Now, when you look at the daily, right, take a look at the daily. What you're going to be looking at the daily is just volume, right? You can see right here we had all this massive volume, and we've been on a downtrend this entire time, and we have a little downtrend here. And you're talking daily. When you see a downtrend in the daily, that is massive. That means that, you know, it's going to carry on for at least 12 hours. Now, as we slide over, take a look at our 4 hour to kind of set ourselves up. So we can see here that we got a 4 hour red moon, right? So see here, 4 hour red moon. Now I'm going to slide over here because I want to hit this little paint button. And when you go to the paint button, I'm going to get a little rectangle area. I'm going to set up this red moon, right? The red moon comes in, right? I want to show you guys. There's a couple red moons. There's a red moon here to here. And now we have another red moon that is in this section. And the red moon is currently here holding steady, right? And the previous red moon, I'm going to go ahead and mark that as well. The previous red moon came in here, right? This is why the red moons are important, to this green moon right here. So this was the red moon section, right? And as you can see here, during the red moon section, we're in a downward movement, right? That's why we have red moons, green moons, and all that other shit. It's just to let you know which way the trend is going on the 4 hour, right? So now that we know that's happening, let's go ahead and rotate over to our 2 hour so that we can get an idea of what we're doing as far as like pushes and pumps. So during the red hour, you can see here the 4 hour red moon, as we go along, we see that we get a 2 hour green moon right here, right here. Now, because we are in a 4 hour red moon, that means the pump isn't going to be as big as we normally expected because you're in a 4 hour red moon, meaning that you're in a downward negative trend, meaning you're in a shorting pattern, right? So when you do see a green moon pop up here, notice how your RSI is oversold right there and basically saying, hey guys, this is going to be a medium pump. But the beautiful thing about working on bigger time frames that you don't have to worry about is when you decide to take a trade, even if you take a terrible trade, the odds of success are a lot higher because the time frames that are higher are trading where they're giving you opportunities to where no matter how they move, they're going to get a 1% move to 5%, right? That's the average move, right? 1 to 5%, which means if it's the worst case scenario, you get your 1% move. Now we trade on what's called high leverage, 50 to 100% leverage, right? And the better you get at realizing that you're playing the pop or the drop is where you really make money. So that's what I like to do. I like to play the pop at 100, maybe 150x leverage. And I like to pay the pop drop at 150x leverage because I can make a 200, 300% trade in literally 3 minutes and be done with my day, right? So taking that concept and working it backwards to newbies is what I'm trying to do here. And this is where paying attention to the small details so that you can, the only way to understand the philosophy of the system is to understand what we're doing in the trades, right? So red moon, 2 hour green moon hits, right? We're still in a red moon, which means we're going to get a shorter push. That's why if you're in a red moon, a lot of times use the long indicators to set yourself up for the opposite trade, right? So if we see a 2 hour green moon hit in a 4 hour moon space, right? And we see that and we take that trade, I'm taking that long trade for a quick run, but then my entire mindset is to get into the 4 hour moon trade, the opposite direction, and play the pullback, right? And lock that in and play that pullback until it reverses, right? And that might end up being, you know, a couple days, but you could end up, you know, rolling that 2 hour green into a red moon and keep going down. What's one of my favorite trades that I always talk about, guys? It's called the moon reset, right? The moon reset is this. There's a moon that becomes a color. The trend becomes the color of the moon. Then the moon changes colors, but the trend stays the same. And then the moon goes back to its original color, right? Right there. Look at this huge drop on the moon reset on the 2 hour, guys. This is not hard. This is not difficult to do. This is very easy to do. These indicators are hell of accurate when you figure out what they're trying to tell you, right? You have to understand what they're trying to tell you. They're telling you that there's a 4% drop on XRP coming with a moon reset, right? So the trades that we like to see, moon reset, okay? Very simple. 5-minute pullback, very simple, right? 2 massive trades that happen all the time that everybody misses. Like that's the whole thing that we need to get into, right? 4 hour moons, right? 4 hour moons are huge. The 4-hour moon is huge because it's setting the trend for the entire next, day and a half or so, right? So let's take a look here. That's a 4% trade that everybody missed, right? Now, we reverse, and right here you can tell we go into a 4-hour green moon right here. Look at this pump on this 4-hour green moon. All right, here's where the 4-hour red moon ended. 4-hour green moon hit. Look at this pump that you guys missed. Right? I don't know why we're overthinking this and looking for so many things to happen when this is the easiest shit I've ever seen in my life. 4% move on the way up on a 4-hour green moon, right? I tell you guys a million times, guys, look for the 4-hour green moon. Easy to see. Did anyone post a 4-hour green moon on XRP on April 4th? No. Did anybody post a 4-hour green moon on, let's see, we're here. We're going to rotate over. We're not in that moon yet, but no one posted it on the 4th, and now we're in a red moon downtrend, right? So what I want you guys to focus in is 4-hour moons, red or green. That's the trend. Simple, very simple, guys, right? Don't forget, guys, hit the like buttons over there, guys. We're giving some juice here. We're going to go over this very simple. Now what we're going to focus in on, once we have the trend, which is the 4-hour moon, okay? We're now going to start looking for trades that go with the 4-hour moon. It's not that difficult to understand, okay? Now, during this 4-hour moon, we got a 2-hour moon, right? Right here, you see this 2-hour moon? Now, we got our green moon. We had our red trend, red moon. It turned green. We got a green trend. So we got 2 trades out of this 2-hour green moon, right? First trade was the 2-hour moon. The second trade is we had our trend in here. Now the trade is when you have a moon and a trend come together, you're going to get a better pump than you would with just the moon, because now you have price action, you have a little more things, so you can look to get a little more money out of this. And then we have our pullback, and that's pretty much where we start to roll. So we're starting to, this 2-hour moon is picking up. It has trend, so it pulls back and then goes on a move. So I want you guys to also remember, put it in your little notebook, right? Rule number 2. There is always a retest before another move. So you never miss the first move because there's always a retest to the second move. Okay, guys? You never miss the first move because once the first move happens, it always retests and makes one more move, right? So remember that. So on a long, here's our push. People take profit and then FOMO kicks in, right? There's your push, right? There's always a retest and a push. Now this one got nice. It came back down and you were able to get another leg in there. We could look at that a little more differently. But within this trade right here, we are currently in a red moon. So these pushes are going to be short, come back, push, and come back. But they're not going to be as strong as they need to be because we didn't get a green 4-hour moon in this area right here, which would have continued XRP's push up. But XRP chose to keep going down, okay? So currently, XRP is still going down. Now, I'm going to give you these other indicators here that are going to give you what's called basically order block areas, right? Targets that we can go into. We have a strong low here on XRP at about 48 cents, right? So that way, you kind of know you have a strong low in that area. It's going to want to start fading that way or processing that way, right? So right now we're looking for a 2-hour red moon, which would basically go with our 4-hour moon, which would continue our push down, which would be looking off of the 200 moving average, right? So look at the 2-hour and say, okay, I'm trying to get down to my 200 moving average, and we're going to cost average buy in there, right? So now that we have the trends going in our direction here, we slide over to the 1-hour, okay? Now, recap. 4-hour is the trend, red or green, the positions that we should be trading. If we're going against the 4-hour moon, we need to know that it's going to be half of really what we think is going to happen, and then we have to decide if that's worth our time and our money, right? So now we slide to the 1-hour, okay? Inside the 1-hour, right? Now you can trade when you're going long, right? We were talking about going long. We go to our 1-hour here, right? Now the 1-hour will give us information on what's happening currently, right? So current, let's go. Spoon, what in the world? Where in the world is the madness? BICO? I don't even know what BICO is, guys. I don't even know what BICO is, but Moon's over here. Let me show you guys the Discord. Moon's over here, Spoon's over here grabbing some shorts on. I don't know I don't even know what this is. Bico. Let's jump to present here. All right, Bitco. What's Bitco, guys? There you go. I'm gonna say, what is this, guys? Anybody trade that coin? There. So in the academy right now, inside the Discord, we got a short. Spoon is making money on Bitco. I don't even know what Bitco is, but okay. All right, let's get back to the trades right here. All right, so now we're starting to see we're getting our 1 hour red moon, which is nice. That lets us know that we're falling into, we're continuing the move downward, right? So we have a 4 hour red moon. We have a 1 hour red moon, meaning that we're going to continue on here. So 4 hour and 1 hour match up. That means we're pretty much heading in the same direction. Now that we're there, okay, the next step is the trend, the price action. Where's the money? What's happening? What's going on, right? Let's rotate over and let's get into the price action, right? So for shorts, right, we're in a red moon, right? What are we going to do when we have a red moon? We are going to look for 15-minute trends, okay? 15-minute trends. We are going to enter shorts on the 15-minute trends, right? Here's a short position here. We could have entered. This is the next short position here, which is where we're getting in this little zone here. Now remember, anytime that we kind of roll through here, 15-minute shorts, we're going off the 15-minute trend, and that is the beginning. Now let's take a look at the trends, and inside the 15-minute trend, we need to decipher when we should enter the short, okay? This is where the relative strength index comes into play, okay? Relative strength index comes into play. Right here, we can see that you guys got that? You guys know what the relative strength index is? Everybody know what that is? Thanks for the follow, guys. Jay Lomos, Leachy, did you see the SEC owned wallet? Hold on, bro. Hold on, man. What are you saying, bro? Did you see the SEC owned a wallet with most of Dogecoin in? Bro, come on. Who said that, man? Where did you see that? Hold on, dude. Bro, are you telling me that the SEC had a wallet with a bunch of Dogecoin in it? Steven, I got 100K. What should I buy? Matt, what? SEC owns 1/3? Bro, are we getting rug pulled by the SEC, guys? Oh my man, hold on. I gotta we're gonna do a video on dude. Come on, man. The SEC owns 1/3 of Dogecoin. Guys, I don't even know what to say at this moment. If the SEC owns 1/3, or even 1/3 of it, right? 30%. Some people are saying 45% on here. That's just insane. How are you going to go after crypto? Jesus. How are you going to go after crypto and you're over here? How does the SEC, that can't be right, man. How does the SEC have a wallet to buy anything anyways? Like when they make money trading, does that go to the budget? Like, is that in the, like how the hell are they trading with taxpayer? I don't know. We need to dig into that. We'll get back to that. All right. So you guys are blowing my mind sometimes, guys. So that was in the court case with Ripple. So in the court case with Ripple, it came up the SEC owned Doge. Whew. All right, guys, let's get back to the lesson. All right, 15-minute trend, right? This is our short position right here. First candle comes in right here. Boom, we're getting somewhere in this short. This is our short position here. Let's see how this plays out for us. Take a little spot here, comes down there. Let's see how we're working this. And this is a short position up in the zone here. And I want to break this down because I want to look at these shorts and basically show you that when you move to higher time frames, right? If you're a lower leverage person, you want higher time frames because you want bigger moves, right? And this is why I say using the 15-minute for the short position is okay to do, because sometimes shorts pull back further than they should. But on a long position, you want to have the 15-minute, you want to have a 30-minute trend because you want to have more volume, right? And we're gonna analyze these moves so that we can understand what we're trying to do here, right? So for instance, this move right here, if you get into this trend somewhere in here, right, you're gonna have a move here for a short, and on this short move here, you know, you're gonna get this little downward move at about 0.7%. Now, if you're doing an ADX, right? If you're doing an ADX, let me refresh that. If you're doing an ADX or anything like that, then you're going to be able to capitalize on the trades. There we go. You're going to be able to capitalize on the trades because what's happening is you're getting the move you want, right? So if you get a 0.5% move on 100x, that's 50% gains, right? That's the goal, to get 50% on your money and close out your trade, right? That's the goal that we're going for. And that's why we have our high leverage percent plays, right? So let's get back over here to the 15-minute. And that's our first move there. Now we can go back, we'll take a look at these. These are all looking like they're playing out on nice little 1% moves. So the 15% on average is going to give you a 0.5% move. This is why you want 100x leverage or 80x leverage so that you can get a 30 to 50% gain, okay? Now moving on. All right, here's where we go here. Now the difference here, let's take a look at what's happening here. And this is where the relative strength index comes into play. You see the short right here? The 15-minute RSI has broken down right there. That's the break. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna take that color right there and I'm gonna make that yellow so that we can see it. And then what I wanna show you is, as we move forward through this little short position here, taking a look at the 30-minute RSI, right? Which happened to be right here, that was also heading down at that moment. You see how it broke down? That's why that trade at that moment was a good short, because we had the RSI and the 15 and the 30 doing the pullback, which is what? The 5-minute pullback. What's the 5-minute pullback? Is when you get a 5-minute red moon, the RSI on the 15-minute is also breaking down and the 30-minute is also breaking down. Then you take advantage of the short. You can do the 15-minute RSI short and pull that back, but that is going to be half as effective as when you have the 30-minute breaking down, right? So, but you can use the 15-minute, but to have more success, waiting for the 30-minute to break down will give you better percentages of winning, and we'll look at both of those. But no matter what, on a 5-minute moon, you need the 15-minute RSI pulling back, period, okay? Which we did have right here, and we had the 30, and that's why we were able to take advantage of that move right there. Now, going back to where we were, now we come down, we go back over, and then we wait for the next pullback, which is the next 15-minute trend change, which is right here. So now we have an entry part here. What we're going to do is take a look at the RSIs. Now we look down at the RSI, right? 15-minute trend turns, right? We look at the relative strength index. We are already at the bottom here. We let that reset, right? So this would be our entry right here, but we don't overshoot the gun. We let the 15-minute reset, come back up, and then right here when it breaks back down, this would be the area that we'd be looking to get into a short right here on this RSI, because it's continuing its move. We have a red moon, we have a red trend, we have the bounce and the pullback, which is what we want right there, and that's where we're going to enter our short on this area here, as long as the 30-minute is also in favor of what we're doing, right? Here's our 30-minute. It's also breaking down at that time. So this would allow us to see this channel right here and say, okay, this is a good area to grab a short on this particular move. So we should have been getting into a short on XRP somewhere around 51 cents. That's the area that we should be getting in, right about that area right there. The 51 cent short mark would have hit. And now let's take a look at the 1 hour. And on the 1 hour, you can see the RSI is pretty much already heading down. and the volume was going down as well. So at that point, we look good on every level. But the most important thing is the 15-minute was heading, bounced up. And then once it started to break down, we looked at the 30-minute. It confirmed the move down. We entered a short at 51 cents. And then we're riding that out. Okay, that's the move, right? We're going to ride that out and basically cost average buy as long as everything continues on, right? Because the way to close this, let me go over here. And we'll look at both of these moves here so that you can understand where would you close this, right? So let's look at this first move here, right? So let me get a rectangle, 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 yeah. All right, so here we have a 15-minute right here. We have this short that comes in and it changes right there, okay? Now I'm gonna change this color to yellow so that I can see that box a little bit more. And then I'm gonna do one more rectangle box here, and I'm gonna do it on the next short that we had, which was basically off this bounce here, guys. Do you guys understand what relative, can you buy XRP, and if so, where? So you can buy XRP, guys, and XRP short, big dumb. I'm already shorting XRP. So nobody 30 to 50% gains in trading. Nobody. Yeah, baby. That's right. Nobody 30 to 50% gains. Let's go. All right. So, where was I? Oh, XRP, guys. You can buy XRP on Uphold. I use MEXC. So, guys, if you want to buy KuCoin, guys, who wants to buy KuCoin? KuCoin. Who wants to buy KuCoin? I mean, on my back. Who wants to buy XRP? Dine, what up, man? Dine, what are you doing, Dine? Dine, you're missing so much money. All right. This is where you buy. So if you want to buy, here you go. If you want to buy XRP, you buy it right here. Okay, very easy to use. This is called MEXC. Okay, that's our referral code, and that's also the scan bar. You can scan that. So Lidzider. Hit that right there. I'm short on XRP right now. So right here, guys, this is what we trade on. So when you guys want to use a trading platform, use this referral code or scan that bar right there. This is going to get you $1,000 sign up USTT bonus plus free airdrops. Plus we get giveaways. Man, we make a lot of money on here, and it's the cheapest. All right. This is what we use. This has the cheapest fees. It gets cheaper. It's actually it got cheaper last week. So it's getting cheaper. It actually has when you're doing, like, if you're a taker, there's actually no fees sometimes when you do a trade. If you're a taker or a market maker, you pay no fees when you're making certain trades. The cheapest spot trades on there. Yeah, JP Morgan does own Ethereum, guys. Come on, guys. We know that already. So, guys, take this code right here, guys. Get yourself set up on there. You guys can get in those trades. Really easy to do right there. And that's some bonuses on there. Get free money, guys. Get some free money, man. Yeah, we're doing 100X. I'm using 98X right now, guys. I'm set up on 98X. Let me show you right here. Okay, so now back to our XRP short, guys. So getting into our short, this is where relative strength index comes into play, and I want to show you our next play here. So I'm going to grab my rectangle. This was the next short position here, and this is where I'm showing you guys the RSI. That would be our breakdown so that we can understand the areas that we're looking for the short. So this one is a little different because we're still in this short. We haven't closed this short yet, but this short would be over here. All right, so that short's still going on. But let me show you how we would close out of a short so that you guys have a reference point here, right? So this is the first short that we were looking at, this little box here. So now go to your 3 minute. Let me show you what we're talking about here. So here's your first box here. Here's your 3 minute, right? So here's your 3 minute trend. You see it's coming all the way down. And then you start to see where the 3 minute trend goes green. You see this right here? The 3 minute trend went green in this area, and you have a green moon, right? So right there, that would be the end of your trade if you're going to hold it longer than you want. So that would be your trade end right there. So for us, let's take a look here and see position wise. We're going to say that you bounced up a little bit. Let's do a normal, like say a terrible trade, and you got in here. So this is your area right about there. So you got your 0.5% right there. So you're able to get your 50% on there, okay? So now moving on to the next trade. How do we get out of this trade? Well, the next trade is going to be the same scenario, is when we entered this trade right here. You see how we entered this trade right here? We have a couple moments in this trade that we can see where we have what we call pullbacks, right? Now, here's your 3-minute trend changing right here, right? See that 3-minute trend changing right there? That could have been a scenario where we got out of the trade, took some profits, let the trend pop up, and then looked for another entry on there, right? So this is where you can analyze this and say, okay, how do I stay in trades longer, right? So let's go back here and see what the keys were for this 3-minute trend, right? Let's get rid of this. All right, so when this trend happened and the 3-minute trade came in, right? This is where this happened here. Let's take a look. Let's RSI this entire piece here. Actually, you know what? Let me just extend this out to here. Okay. So this is going to be the area where we would have closed this short, right? Now, let's take a look and see what all is happening there. Here's your 3-minute trend. Let's take a look at the 5-minute trend, right? So this is how you guys can take a look here and say, oh, this works out better for me. This looks better for me, etc. And this will be where you guys can understand a little bit more, right? So for me, a lot of times when you guys are trading, you guys are looking at these lower time frames, okay? When you look at the lower time frames, a lot of times you cost yourselves entries or percentages. And, you know, like I said, the 3-minute is kind of like the future into the 5-minute. But you remember, we enter a trade on the 5-minute, right? Enter the trade on the 5-minute. And we sell the trade on the 5-minute. Okay? We enter the trade on the 5-minute. We sell the trade on the 5-minute. Or when we hit our gains, right? We hit our gains, we set ourselves up, we take profit in there, right? So the 5-minute trend changes right here and we get a green moon, right? So here's your 5-minute red moon, 5-minute green moon, 5-minute green trend. This is where the trade ends. That's where you would end your trade right in that area right there. That right there would be your end game, right? Now, this is going to cut a little bit of your profits off here because you're going to be a little bit slower than most. And if you aren't taking your 50% gains like I'm always talking about, right? I'm always talking about 50% gains. This is the importance of using 100x when you're doing a pullback because you have a limited space to make money. To get 50% gains, right? What do you got? No stop loss. I paid for the academy. And what's next? Adi, when did you pay for the academy, Adi? What do you mean nobody? Okay. So right now, the target for the short, guys, that's what I'm going through right now. Brett, thanks for the follow, guys. Thanks for the follow, guys. Adil the Sav. When did you pay for the academy, big dog? When did you pay for the academy? When did you sign up, bro? All right, so listen. On your receipt, right, when you signed up, there's an email address, okay? Send a snapshot of your purchase to that address. You're going to see an email. It's like VC, VIP, crypto, Discord. Let me take a look, bro. Do you see that email? Find the email on your receipt. Okay. So if you sent that, give them a little bit. I'll check some emails in a minute. I haven't got any alerts today as far as that, but I'll be getting it. So give me 1 second here. I'll double check the emails for you, bro. All right, hold on. Let me get through this thought process. All right, so guys, if you're signing, yeah, Mexi does allow residents on their platform for large trades. Yep, we do that. Jupiter coin. Yo, I like Jupe, guys. Jupe's a good coin. They're doing a lot of different things that they're doing, but Jupe is so cheap. I mean, we called out Jupe a long time ago, but I think what's it 0005 right now, guys? What's Jupe right now, guys? No stop loss. So so no, we don't have a stop loss set in, right? So normally yeah, Mex dude, use the bro, listen here. I'm gonna put it up one more time real quick. Use this this discount code right here, right? We do big trades all the time on there. They give, man, we get so much. I mean, I got guys that every day, like at least twice a week, they get $50 bags or like $50 coins. Man, they're getting a lot of stuff, man. They get a lot of free money. And then they use that money to make more trades, right? So, I mean, we have got thousands of dollars in extra, man, they have everybody, the guys. MEXC has competitions, like, dude, they do so much, man. I have to say that compared to everything else, I think MEXC has been really easy to use. It's the cheapest trades fees that we've paid, and we've tried everything: BitGet, Bybit, KuCoin, Binance. There's not too many exchanges that we haven't tried, man. We've been on all of them, but I think MEXC is, I think it's great, bro. It's got so, and they're adding so many coins, bro. We had USD. We were shorting USDT. Guys, we were shorting USDT, guys. So MEXC had a thing where we were shorting it, man. Yo, love MEXC. I don't know, man. I just think, yeah. Yeah, sign up with the code. Get you guys in there. When you guys also sign up with the code, come back on to the lives. So make sure you hit that follow. And don't forget, follow my second account too, bro. Guys, follow the backup account, man. Here, follow VC Crypto Nation. Here, follow me. Follow me. Don't forget to follow me right there. Follow VC Crypto right below there. Follow me. Follow that. That's a secondary account. When you're signed up or following, that's where the lives are going to be. You got to go in there and do some little rewards in there, guys. There's little things that you have to do on MEXC, guys. You have to fund the account, bro. Did you fund the account already? When you fund your account, they match your funds, bro. All right, let me get back to the stop process real quick before I forget. All right, so guys, this is why it's important using that high leverage, is because if you're going to use high leverage, the goal is to get 50% gains and call it a day. But if you want to continue on and push for that extra money, you can set your stop loss at your 40% gains, and then if it pushes on and you're able to get in there, you do well. But if it comes back down, you get stopped out. But this is how you close the trade, right? You're closing on the 5-minute trend. Here's your 5-minute trend. Here's your green moon, right? The green moon is kind of like the reversal. Just like how we have the red moon on the 5-minute pullback, the green 5-minute moon is where I would be looking to close the trade, which would be right in this area here, which still would have been a 0.5% move for me, which still would have gave me 50% gains. Okay, so this, no matter what happened, I'm walking out with 40% gains. Very simple winner. Moving on to see where we're going to close the next short, because we're in a short in XRP. As we move along, we have our short, and we're in our short here. Where's our next short? Boom, here's our next short. We got into our next short here. Where are we closing this short, right? Now, as we move along, it's the 5-minute green trend, right? I get an alert here that I have a 5-minute green moon, right? I go take a look. I make sure that I'm watching this happen, because maybe something happens here that I can increase or do better. So I get a 5-minute moon. Now, what do we talk about 5-minute moon resets, right? This is where I think this is probably going to be the best video. I can't get around KYC. Dustin, guys, listen. Okay, so let me break this down real quick. When you guys sign up for any account, so when you sign up for MEXC, guys, sign up with an email. Okay, you don't need to do KYC when you do an email. You do an email, and that gets you set up, right? Do an email, and then once you do an email, you go into security and add your cell phone for your 2FA, your two verification, right? Add your cell phone second. Okay? Then you get your text messages. You can go in and out to log in and out so that way your account's safe. Do not sign up with a cell phone. Sign up with an email, and then don't. And guys, another thing that you guys are doing, like I think somebody did. I forgot what they did, but the other day they went to go have something done, and it asked for their information, right? And I said, no, man, just go to futures and hit trade. You don't have to. Oh, he was trying to get the futures, and when he was hitting futures, he was going to some to weigh in futures, and it kept asking him for information. And I said, nah, dude, just go hover over futures and hit futures, and then go to trade now, and that was it, right? So guys, use emails. Don't use your cell phone when you sign up. Use emails, okay? Use emails so that you don't get KYC'd, okay? All right, now, back to what we're doing here, right? So, real quick, guys. You guys know what the relative strength index, the moon reset, right? Do you guys know what the moon reset is? Terso, thanks for the follow. Terso, guys, thanks for the follow. We're gonna do some giveaways here, guys. We're gonna do some giveaways. We're setting up here. What Moz do you use? What Moz? Was it Moz? What's Moz, bro? Political, what, baby? Nobody. What do you mean nobody? Good luck with your money, guys. But if you learn from this guy, I am sorry for your money. Guys, what do you... Nobody. Let me show you something before you go, nobody. You ready? Hey, nobody, you ready? Here you go, nobody. Guys, 46% winners. All right, let's go here. These are all new people learning. 30%, 36% on their money. Here, let me move this over for you, nobody. Here, nobody. Ready? Here, nobody. You never see money like this, nobody. Look at that. 46% gains. Easy money. 36. These are people who are learning, right? They're just learning. The average gain that we're taking in is like 20%, man. There you go. Look at that. How much percent do you make on your trades, nobody? How much do you make, bro? I've been on TikTok for over 2.5 years, bro. They call me the margin king, bro. Easy money, bro. This is about learning a system that you can master, dude. All right. I've been teaching people how to make money for a long time. Joe, you know, Bit gets a little more expensive, bro. So I don't use BitGet, bro. Joe Cortez. I use MEXC, bro. It's a lot cheaper. I use a ton of that, man. So these are all lessons, guys. We're learning in there. Whew. Huge, huge, huge. So we're going to go through all this. Ches, oh my God. 155%. Way to go, Bread Boy. Bread Boy, if you're on here, dude, congrats, dude. That's just incredible. 170% on Ches. Oh my God. Okay. We'll come back to this in a minute. So let me finish what we're doing here so we can kind of get the basics down. I don't want to get too crazy on here. I just want to follow the basics. So where do we moon resets, right? So here we go. So we're getting out of our short when we have we're getting out of our short when we have a trend, a different trend, right? A different 5-minute trend, which is what we're looking for right here, right now. Okay, so right now, guys, here's your red trend. Here you go. Here's your moon comes in right there, right? When the moon resets, this is what I want to talk about. When the moon resets, we don't have a red trend, a green trend on the 5-minute, right? But when it goes to a moon reset right here and I get another moon, I want to pay attention to that because now, let's say if I'm in a short and I'm doing, let's say this is what I want to talk about is cost average shorting, right? So let's say that you want to short XRP and you have $50 bag that you want to short XRP. So what you do is you start your short off on your 15-minute trend, but you put in half of what you're doing, which is about $25, okay? And then you're doing your 80 to 100x. And let's say that you're holding this continuous trade and then you get to a moon reset, right? Or something else like a RSI reset where the RSIs go all the way up and then start to come down. And then what you do is you cost average buy more into your short, right? Because you're adding more. So, or let's say you have your $50 bag and you're in a short and you're doing really well on XRP, and then you see that there's a moon reset and it pushes up, and you say, well, man, maybe I should cost average buy into this. And you add, you know, out of the 50, you add another $20 of another bag, and you increase your $50 to 70, and then you get another pump, right? You see this little pump here that comes up, and you're like, man, that's a big pump. But you get another red moon here, right? So you enter again into the short, right? So here's your red moon. We get a green moon. There's the pump, right? So you put 20 bucks in here, and you're like, I'm going to add another 20 bucks here, and it comes down. And then it pumps up again, and you're like, man. And then you see the red moon reset. You add another 20 bucks. So now you're in, or $25. And now you've increased your trade from 50 to 100 or 50 to 80, whatever. And now you're riding this down as well. So this is what I wanted to get into, because now we're seeing here that we have a red moon, red trend, and we just got a green moon, moon reset. And the red moon hit again right here, where it's where I would have increased this position if I wasn't on a live right now. I would increase the position here and added more money. So now you see this pump that's happening. This is where I want to get in here and add more money based on RSIs, moons, and etc. So you see here, we have, as we're coming along, we have our RSI pushing to the top here, the 5 minutes pushing. We're getting this pump, right? I'm going to go now look at the 15 minute to see where that's at. And I can see right here that the 15 minute is starting to bend down, right? Which means we're going to have a push down. And the 30 minute is also losing volume. So what I'm going to do here is go back to the 5 minute. And as you can see, I have on my MEXC right now, we're working with an 80%. Now, guys, if you can't see this, I'll move it over a little bit. But as you can see right here, we are working with a 70, see it towards the bottom right there, guys? See this area right here? So we have a 79% gain, right? And this is basically what we're gonna do, is take a small account and work it up all day long here. So we can kind of see, you know, what are small accounts doing that we can improve to make more money, right? So we're gonna start off, we're doing our $5 entry, right? And we are up 80%, right? So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to increase this $5 probably up to $10 during these pump and dumps as we move forward while we're waiting for our thing to go on. So first thing I'm going to do is watch the 5 minute. As the 5 minute pushes up, and when it breaks down, I'll go into adding more shorts. To get a little ahead of that, I can go to the 3 minute, right? And right here, I feel comfortable in this trade that I'm still in a good position, right? Because in order to see a 5 minute trend go green, the 3 minute has to go green first. So while I'm waiting for some entries here to add more money, I can see that the 3 minute trend is in green, and it looks like we're going to be heading towards another moon reset on the 3 minute, which will give me a nice little dump down. But that looks like it's crossing right there. So right at this moment here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to increase my position a little bit, right? I'm going to go ahead and enter a little more of a short, and I'm going to do a small amount here, and I'm going to start adding shorts to this, right? I'm going to start increasing my price. So I've got this up to $8 now, and I'm increasing my short position here to see if I can get more gains when this continues to topple down. Now, while this is happening, I'm going to go back and make sure that I'm trading within what I want to see, which is what, guys? The red moon. So here's the red moon. We're still within the red moon, and we're losing volume, and the RSI in the 4 hours coming down. So this lets me know that we're going to continue this short here, right? Now I'm going to go to my 2 hour, and I'm going to say, what's my 2 hour? My 2 hour RSI is bottomed out. So it looks like we might get some type of a pushback here a little bit, but we have red moon with red, see that red moon and red volume right there, guys? So Aussie man. Okay, so the platform, guys, when you have the platform, what platform are we using? So this is, right now we're trading on TradingView, right? The platform that we use to make our trades is MEXC, right? So if you want to use MEXC, use that referral code and you get you guys set up. The more you trade on MEXC, the more money they give you. Plus you get, they got so many things, guys. I don't even pay attention, but they have rewards, contests, competitions, airdrops, a ton of shit. So take a snapshot of this. Take a picture of that, guys. Snapshot your phone real quick. Save that when you refer, and then also come back in and follow the account down below. We're going to follow Forgives. When you're in MEXC, follow the account down below. Follow for giveaways. They're going to do giveaways on there. We're going to give away some giveaways on there, guys. So let's get back into this trade real quick. So right here, I can see that I'm going from a green moon on my 2 hour, and I'm about to hit a red hour moon, and we're negative here, right? So which means I'm going to start increasing my position on my short here, because I'm going to look for a continuation of a short here. Then I'm going to go to my 1 hour. Now, remember, we like to trade with the 1 hour RSI, the 30-minute RSI, and the 15. So right here, I can see my 1 hour RSI starting to bounce up, right? So I'm going to wait for a little better push here, and I'm going to start looking at the prices. So right now we're 50.48, 50.49. So I'm going to see if I can get a better price, maybe 50.60 around that area, maybe a little better pricing to, you know, continue the shorts. But this is all, you know, we're still in this fall. Looks like we're going to fight against probably this 200 moving average here at 50.50. And that's what I'd be looking to get a rejection on and continue the short down. So now that I'm convinced that we're going to have a short down, I'm just going to let my 30-minute RSI push up, okay? Then I'm going to trade against the 30-minute RSI when it starts to come down, okay, guys? Remember, that's what we trade on. Remember, we're always watching the 15-minute RSI and the 30-minute RSI. We're trading with them. Now, this is a tough situation right here because why? We have the 1 hour RSI at the bottom heading up, which is not good for us since we're in a short. And we have the 30-minute RSI pushing up, which isn't good for us because we're in a short. And we have the 15-minute RSI starting to push up and we're in a short. So none of that looks good for us. More than likely around this area here, we're probably going to have to close our short in this position here because we're probably going to see a green trend. Now, to kind of get ahead of that, let's go look at the 3-minute, and there's your 3-minute green trend, right? So now we're going to be looking to close our short here because we're just starting to get some type of reversal here, unfortunately, and we're going to have to make a decision on our stop loss. So let's go over here, see our stuff. We're up 52%. We doubled our money. This is probably a good time to, since the 3-minute trend came in, I'm going to add a stop loss here. And my stop loss is going to be 50. We're going to take 31. We're going to have to close this out. All right, see that little jump right there? I'm going to take the 27% of it, jumps up again. I'm going to take that 27%. Okay, we took our 27%. There's nothing we can do there. This is the power of the RSI. So this is where we would be closing our trade. Nothing we can do about it here. We got a 3-minute green, and we're probably going to get a 5-minute trend here real soon. So I'm just going to take that little move right there and close out and reset for the next short, right? So I feel like we're going to continue this short here. We got to let the 1 hour, the 30-minute, and the 15-minute RSI all get back to resetting, and then we'll come back to XRP for a continued short here. So now in the pump up, how far can it go? I mean, we're still trading against the moon, so probably around 50, 70 around there. 5-minute RSI would want to pull back here and get a reset. And then I would be looking to, if the 15 minutes up right there, you could play a long here. But this long needs to be a pretty heavy long here as far as like leverage, right? So let's say that, you know, looking at this long here, the longs that we normally play have to have a 30-minute green trend, right? Right now we don't have a 30-minute green trend, so we're not going to play this long until we get a 30-minute green trend. which means that it's, going to go beyond this basic pump and retest. Remember, every trade has a retest, guys. So if we're looking for an XRP long, we're going to let it bounce up, let it trade out. So our stop loss was 54, guys. We got stopped out. We took our 30% profits. We had 80% earlier. We just kind of let it ride, which is okay, right? So we want to kind of keep on our averages as long as we're hitting that spot. So let me take a look here. I want to maintain where we're traveling. Okay, so we started this account out very simple today. I think we started at 33. So I think we're up about 4 or 5% on there. So we're doing really well on the account there. Okay, so we're going to get that moved up today. But I want to stay where you guys are making consistent moves and not guessing on everything you do, right? So the next thing is, in order to enter a long, right? Where do we enter longs, right? We enter longs on 30-minute trends, right? So to get a 30-minute trend, what do we need? First thing we need is a 15-minute trend, which we don't have, right? So this just means that this could be a nice little pump that we can re-enter and think into continue with our red moon, which is a short trade, right, guys? So we're looking for a better entry in there. $40. Guys, what do we got? XRP should head back to 60 cents during this week. What? So Vertex. So give me the reasons on that, Vertex. Give me the reasons on why you're looking at 60 cents. Randy, what are you talking about, bro? Oh, thanks for the follow, JJ. Jane Delem, thanks for the follow. Simple Man, thanks for the follow. Aramov, thanks for the follow. Henry, thanks for the follow. What's going on? Aaron King, what's up? Michael, what's going on? So Vertex, give me a reason why. Okay, is anybody in here likes XRP? Scott, what up, baby? Why would XRP go to 60 cents? Give me some names. Chili, thanks for the follow. Hey guys, don't forget to follow the backup account, guys. Follow the account. Follow this account. Follow this account. Follow the backup account. That's VC Crypto Nation right there. Follow that account. We're going to have giveaways on there. That's where I'm going to be going live more often. We always got to use the backup account for stuff that we do, like call outs, coins, anything like that, just to get a better, to help you guys out. Because we can't do too much on TikTok. We got to always have backup accounts for TikTok, because if you start talking anything that makes money, they like to give you time off. Thanks for the follow, Henry. So Vertex, man, give me the thing, bro. Give me the thing. 5068 target. Yeah, I'd say 5070. 5070 would be a target. So for me, I'm looking for the next entry on this to go down, guys. So I'm still in the short-minded mode. I'm just looking at this like a pump up and then get into another short here, guys. The daily price action. Let me take a look at the daily. All right, so since we're waiting right here, we got a little bit of time. We're going to take a look at the daily price action. And I see what you're saying. All right, so here you go, Vortex. Let's take a look at the daily. And I got to disagree here, daily, because the reason I have to disagree is because on the daily, right? You see the daily? Notice here, first thing is my RSI, right? Let's take a look at the RSI. All right, so Vortex, you here? All right, let's take a look at this RSI. There you go. You guys see that right there? Let me slide this over a little bit more. You guys don't need to see that. There you go. Give you guys more chart, right? There you go. There you go. More chart, guys. More chart. All right, you see that RSI right there, bro? Yeah, so here we go right here, guys. Thanks for the brother. Thanks for the follow, brother. What's up, Joy? Brother joined in. All right, so you see this little RSI right here, guys? You see that? It's already breaking down, right? You see that? This is why we're actually shorting XRP. You see that right there, the little cross? XRP crossed right there. There's the cross. The RSI is headed down. There's no strength in XRP, right? And then we have to say, okay, well, what type of volume do we have that we can look for some type of reversal or something that we can look at, right? Now look at the volume, right? Take a look at this volume, guys. Guys, if you want to get in the indicator, hey, bro, what up, Bismarck? Hey, Chinese, thanks for the follow, baby. Chinese, I like it. All right, so right here, guys, the other thing that I'm looking at. So, guys, if you want the indicators, if you want to take the academy, if you want to get in the course, if you want to learn how to trade, guys, hit the link in my bio right underneath my followers. Go to the Discord and ask how to learn to trade so that you can make 50+% on all your trades, right? We average 30% and up, right? So that's what we're working on right now. So now let me show you what we're looking at. On the daily, right, my RSI is breaking down. It is on the lower side. And what I didn't like here is how XRP came in, bounced, and it didn't all the way top out to give us a run. It kind of faded, right? So if you take a look here, you can see how XRP, when it does have a bounce on the RSI, it has a big, huge spike in the RSI, but there's no volume that actually validates it. And we have a move down, right? So with XRP, and we're starting to look at this leverage here, the volume, right? We have a lot of volume that came in right here. But the problem is the buyers. You see this green line? Those are the buyers. The buyers have stalled out. You see that? See this green line here? This green line that's the buyers. Those are the buyers right there, right? The buyers have stalled out. You see how they're stalled? Remember, guys. Hey, Pops, what's up, man? You guys can jump into the Discord, and I can hear you talk. So if you're in the Discord while you have your Discord on your phone, you can hear me talking, and you can ask me questions in there. I can go back and forth. All right. So the problem is the buyers have stalled out, guys. You see that right there? The buyers have stalled out. Now, the thing about XRP is that it's still strong because the buyers haven't sold yet, right? So this could be like Easter. Don't be, bro, Pops, what are you doing outside the house, bro, with your leg? All right. All right, so listen. The buyers have stalled out on XRP. And the thing about it is XRP has a really big army, right? So this army of XRP. How many of you guys hold XRP? How many of you guys have XRP? Like, how many guys are like XRP army, right? Believe in the technology, believe in everything about XRP, and you're just at a level where it's like, you know, XRP is my move, right? So how many of you guys in there, right? Hit ones in the chats, right? Hit ones in the chats. If you're an XRP army, hit ones in the chats, guys. Hit ones in the chat. Yeah, Boogie, I know you are, Boogie. XRP, right? Hit ones in the chat, baby. Right? Get those ones in there. So the XRP army, like, there's a lot of people that believe in the technology, right? Mikey, you know, Antony, and everyone's like, XRP, baby. A lot of people, there's diamond hands here, right? This is really good technology. It's going to it's going to do really well. And right now, the diamond hands are going to hold. So you're not going to see a big pullback right away because they're cost average buying, right? So they're going to cost average buy right now. So they're not going to give up that position that easy, right? So that's why you're seeing the thing. But the problem is, how many buyers are there completely, right? Are there that many buyers completely? And that's the problem, is that there's not that many, you know, buyers when it comes down to, you know, what we have going on is how much money. That's the problem. Like, how much money, you know, could it possibly have where, you know, we have everything going on there. How much money is there with, and I'm just doing some Chrome work here. How much money is there in the market? That's what we have to really look at, is like, is there any money in the market? You know, I just feel like, you know, remember, we're at the end of the season, right? Anytime we're at the end of the season, guys, we're going to get to the point at the end of the season where you're going to see less money come into the market, right? I mean, where is everybody going to do with their money, right? Are they going to go to spring break. They're going to go on vacation. They're going to have Easter. There's a lot of things that people are doing, but are they going to spend it on XRP? Are they going to spend it on crypto, right? I mean, it's just, that's what it comes down to, is like how many people are going to, get into this, crypto scenario, and, where they're going to be at that time, right? So that's really where we're at, is that the markets are getting to the point where they're not, where are the buyers, right? Where are the money, man? I own, not married. I own it, but I'm not married. I mean, I like XRP. I like XRP, guys. The technology, the XRP ledger, phenomenal. Fastest ledger. I use XRP and XLM to send money everywhere, and I love it. So cheap, so fast, unbelievable. No issues for me. In and out, really quick, really good stuff, man. I love XRP. So for me personally, the technology is hands down some of the best technology inside of crypto. So I just don't see how it's not going to do well when we look at it overall, as far as like, where it's going to be and et cetera, like that, right? So for me, XRP has great technology. Other stuff that we can kind of look at is like the things that it brings and so forth. But I mean, it's never been hacked, right? XRP is a very strong technology. You cannot deny the technology. Okay. But the question is, guys, to get to 60 cents, right? Wait till the human emails come out. This guy loves XRP, right? The problem is that where's the money going to come for XRP, right? You had 46 cents that got pumped up from the degens in South Korea, right? Or where was it? Where was that big pump? Yo, Boogie. Who pumped it up? Bitmark, BitGet, BitMEX? Who pumped up XRP? Hold on. Let's look it up. Guys. Guys, remember, pay attention to what's going on out there, right? So here, go to Google, right? And I should cover more of this. Who pumped XRP? Here you go, right here, guys. So here's where you guys have to like really dig in, right? So take a look here, and I want to show you guys, like, you guys know what Hinman, one of those Korea South, I believe. Yeah. So here you go, guys, right? So if you're an XRP guy, this is where you can take a look and kind of like see what's going on with your XRP. But right here. So you had a big thing, News Direct, guys. If you're not kind of Googling around, but XRP price predicts why Ripple could hit $1 in April, while D-Lance could also pump, right? You guys didn't even know about D-Lance. Get yourself in there, right? But here's what you need to read. So XRP is up by 30%. Ripple's native token, XRP, right? And you go through here, where's what we're looking for? Here, and a MACD level on more than 0 is considered bullish for any crypto asset. So in MACD level of more than 0 is considered bullish, right? So when they're talking MACD, guys, that's one of the indicators that we use in the academy. The MACD with volume, with price action, is how we determine when to enter and how to get a trade, right? When you're low on the MACD, you can play that in a long position and kind of ride that out. That's why the relative strength index are so important, right? Currently, the MACD value for XRP is 0.33, putting it at a strong buy zone. Furthermore, the 20 to 30 day simple exponential moving averages are very strong. For instance, the 30-day exponential moving average for XRP is valued at 45 cents, a bullish sign for crypto assets, right? So Okay, so now as we take a look here, this is what we were talking about right here. Ripple XRP surges in the country, but pump and dump fear rises, right? You see that? Pump and dump fear rises, right? As you get all this in there, you know, you're kind of like looking at it like, okay, so here's what's happening. Interesting, a lot of action is happening on South Korean based crypto. Now, this isn't as big. I should do a video on this because it isn't as crazy as it sounds, because South Korea actually uses XRP to make a lot of transactions in their banking system, but they don't use it outside of the banking system, right? So if you know about XRP, then you know that there's a lot of volume in South Korea, and I'm going to Google that for you guys here. So maybe I should make a video on this so people can actually understand what's happening here, right? Exchanges over the past 24 hours. So Upbit, there you go. Upbit, the country's largest exchanges, accounted for over 6% of the exchange's total trading volume. So that's where you have to kind of like read the news and kind of get in there, right? So everybody's looking at that XRP section to kind of get itself into a bigger move. But for me, the buyers aren't coming in. There has to be an end to the buyers, right? And that's what I think we're seeing right now, is we're coming into an end. And as you can see here, when we on our daily, every time that we get a red candle, right, no matter what, red candle, there's always a significant move on the red candle, right? Doesn't matter when it comes in. If it's just one candle, there is a significant move on a daily candle, right? So no matter what, if we do an average move on a daily candle, let's just take a look at this candle here. Anytime there's a daily candle, right, you can expect a significant move here. So at least a 2 to 3% move on a candle, right? So when we go to XRP, we can see that we're getting this candle built here, but we haven't quite finished this move here yet, right? So this move right here, just like how being low on the MACD, having the essential moving average, the EMA at a certain level is bullish. When you look at Bitcoin, when you look at XRP right now, you know, that's where we're kind of, you know, you have to target here and go, okay, well, the low is 50 cents. The high right now is at 51. That's only a 2% move that we're looking at. It needs to be a little bit more here to get everything set up here. Let me see here. And that's really what we're looking at right here. Now, we do, I mean, like I said, I've been waiting for some type of movement as far as like a continuation of a push because of the particular situation with the economy, the banks, you know, looking for other countries to come in and kind of like, you know, bring a little bit more to the table. And that's what that kind of just for me, that's kind of like the overall understanding of like how many people are actually getting into crypto. I mean, if you're moving Bitcoin or XRP, that means there's adoption coming into crypto, and also Dogecoin, right? Doge is the people's coin, right? So, but right now, you know, with this red candle, I mean, I expected, if you always look at any of these red candles here, there's always going to be, a pretty decent size move no matter what happens here. So we still have some movement within this candle over the next day. And if the next daily candle is red, right? If we go to the next daily candle red, then, you know, we're going to continue this pull down, right? So now when I look at XRP, let's take a look at our trade real quick, guys. All right, there's our 5 minute, right? There's your 5 minute green trend, right? And now we're working our way back up here. Now we had our first rejection here at 50.64, right? The 5 minute RSI is bending down here. The 15 minute RSI is still moving up. So we're going to let this continue up here, and then we're going to get back into our short. All right, so let's go back here. Look at our 4 hour. So after a look at the daily, I take a look at the 4 hour. I do have a green trend on the 4 hour, right? And that normally has its pump, but now we're in this pullback move. So the continuation, like I'm saying, so Green trend, where you at? Pump it. ARB, baby. Oh. ARB. Oh. All right, ARB. All right, hold on. We'll look at ARB. I want to finish this. We're doing an XRP trade, and we just want to finish the lessons on there. So right here, when I look at my 4 hour, I have my 4 hour trend came in. There's a big pump on the 4 hour trend, right? Another reason that you could trade the 4 hour trends, 4 hour moons, these are big pumps, right? So that's something for longer trades that we'll do the next video on. Right now, we're focusing on 15-minute 15-minute trends, right? So right now we have our 15-minute short trade came in. We sold on our 5-minute trend. And then if the 5-minute changes back and the 15-minute still red, we continue on with that short. And we're coming back to that. So now looking overall to see where my coin is at, the reason why we're having the short is because we got our 4 hour green trend, right? And this is something we'll talk about in another video, is trading the 4 hour trends, right? Easiest trade in the world, most accurate trade that you can do. This just means you have to set your volumes a little bit different because it does have some volatility to it. And this is where you use more like a 20x or something like that. So right here, we're seeing that we're getting our first pullback off of this green trend. And the next thing that you need to happen with a green trend is a green moon, right? Unfortunately, the volume on the 4 hour has disappeared. The RSI is falling down on this entire move. So this is where it's saying, like, trying to get to 60 cents with XRP is going to be very, very difficult, simply because there's no volume in the trade, right? There's no volume there. That's the problem, right? The volume has disappeared on XRP, and that's the problem. So whatever the exchange that was rocking and rolling there, those buyers have dried up. And we're not getting the volume that we need for XRP to get to that next level that we need to see, guys. Ba, ba, ba. All right. Let's get those likes up, boys. Get those likes. All right. So that's the problem with XRP, is that we're not getting the volume that we need, right? So where's the next big get? Where South Korea is a huge crypto partner in this, right? They've added all the money they could. Where's the next money coming from for XRP to get to 60 cents? I just don't see it. I think most people are already in XRP, and that's where they're holding right here. So now, is the volume going to return? That's what we're waiting for on the 4 hour. Can the volume return? Yes, it can, the 4 hour RSI, but currently it hasn't returned enough to make any changes. Now, when we go to the 2 hour, we can see that we're bouncing off the RSI here, and we're starting to head up to where our volume's getting a little nicer. But this is kind of let us know what the future of XRP. But getting to 60 cents, man, you're going to need a lot of volume, man. You got to realize you just went from 40 to 55, right? And the market, and another thing that we got to look at, guys, is if you're guessing on what your coin is going to do, go to Coin Market Cap, right? Take a look at the market cap. Here's your market cap right here. You see that? 1.176. What was the market cap when XRP had its big run? What was the market cap? How much was the market cap, guys? The market cap was way up there at 1.87, right? We lost $10 billion, right? That's the problem. We lost $10 billion, and that's where you have to say, okay, where are you going to make that $10 billion up to get yourself back into, XRP to get to 60 cents? You got to get your 10 billion up, right? So where's the 10 billion going to come from to get XRP up, right? So that's the first thing. So before XRP could get to 60 cents, we need to get this back up to 1186 or something like that. So if that doesn't happen, then this entire market's not going up, right? So back to XRP, as you can see, we're starting to get a little push here, but this is going to be where when we get that rejection and head back down, you know, that's where XRP is going to be struggling there. Now, taking a look at our RSI. We have a 1 hour RSI pushing up, going north, which is a good sign for a push up. Now remember, we're trading on the red moons, right? So we have a 4 hour red moon. We have a 1 hour red moon, both lining up, meaning that we are in short positions, right? So that's where we're going to wait. So now the XRP trade is going to wait until the 30-minute RSI finishes the move up. And then when that move rejects, which will be up in this area up there, once this move rejects, then you'll be able to basically re-enter a short and then continue that run on off your 15-minute, right? So that's what we're doing right there, guys. The 15-minute short, the 30-minute long, right? So we can't get into a long in XRP right now because we don't have a 30-minute green trend and we have a red moon. So it goes against the principles of what we trade against, right? So let's move over here to the 5-minute, because why are we looking at the 5-minute? Because we're looking for the next short. What's the next short? The 5-minute pullback, right? So here we go. Here's your 5-minute. This would be the entry for the next short. To see a glimpse into the future of the 5-minute, let's go to the 3-minute, right? Moon. So we need a red moon here and a red trend on the 3-minute so that we can start looking for another entry into the short position and start looking on its way down. This is going to take a little bit of time because the 15-minute needs another 15 minutes. So about 4 o'clock. Hey Siri, set an alarm for 4:15 XRP.
I set your XRP alarm for 4:15 p.m.
So we're going to come back here about 4:15. We're going to give this about 45 minutes. I want to see this RSI finish its push up and come down. And the next thing I'm going to do is basically set an alert here on your XRP trend. Set it for the trend change for 30 minutes so that you can look for longs on your XRP, guys. So that's how you get in and out of longs. Keeping it simple, guys. The 15-minute trades right there. So now let's move over here and find some more coins that are rocking and rolling, and we can kind of go from there. All right, so now I'm gonna close this out. This is the XRP short.